Oh, look at that lighting though.
Look at that scope.
Ooh.
Muscle scope.
Ooh, I like this lighting. Going on YouTube, you already know it's Cody Cancel and Cancel Fitness, and today we're going to be doing pull workouts. I usually do my pull workouts on the rings, and like typically I don't do weights or anything like that, just strictly calisthenics and strictly rings. So today I just wanted to go and show you guys what I would do on a regular pull day. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be skin the cat. That's going to be mainly for shoulder health and getting a good stretch, because you really don't want to do anything where you're not actually warmed up. So we're going to do skin the cat. It's a lot of core stuff, but mainly it's going to be a lot of in the back and all the muscles in the lat that's actually going to help you pull yourself around. One thing I like about the rings is that your hands are free to move. It's not just stuck in one position. And the fact that you have to work a lot of stabilizers rather than just your main primary muscles. It makes everything harder. Oh my God, this is getting harder. So for the skin the cats, I'm only going to be doing 4 sets of 5. You don't really have to do it for like 4 sets of 12 or some shit. You really just have to do it just to get the stretch in. We don't really have a lot of stretch in this position, which I like to sit in there for a little bit to get an extra stretch in the shoulders and in the chest. So you'll see me do that a lot. Alright, so I've been doing, so the last set I was only able to get 3. And for myself, whenever I work out, like now at this point in my life, I'm more worried about like staying injury free and making sure that my muscles are doing it right. And if I can't do it clean, if it's not going to be 100% clean where I feel it and I don't feel like I'm transferring the energy somewhere else, then I won't do it. So I could probably push out some more if I really wanted to, but if I can't do it with perfect form clean, then I'm gonna stop the set. The next exercise I'm going to be doing pull-ups. I gotta beat 7. The last time I did it, I got 7 reps on the first set, 6 reps second, 6 reps third, and then 5 reps fourth. I haven't been able to beat that for a few weeks. I'm going to try to get 7 all the way through this time. So you see, shit just got real. I had to take off the hoodie. Alright. 7. So the last set I was able to get 7. So technically I already beat the last time I did it, but this is the moment of truth. I'm trying to complete this shit so I can start at 8 the next time. So I try to get 7 every set. Sad day. Last set, I'm still aiming for 7. Even though I know I couldn't get it, I'm still aiming for 7 this set too. It's not happening. The next exercise, I'm actually not too sure what they're actually called. I just call them knee tuck rows. I know that there's like an actual name for it. Typically, if I used to start with these first, so I would get maybe, I maxed out at 12. But since now this is my third exercise, I'm just gonna see how many I can do, and then I'm gonna work from there.
Holy shit. You gotta be kidding me.
Maybe I won't do those third. These in general is a difficult movement, so just if I were to try it, I wouldn't say this is a beginner lift. I would say do like regular rows or do like archer rows first before you get into something like this. But if you can do something like this, I also would advise do not put it third. I'm just a madman. So I was able to get 5. So I'm just gonna aim for 4 sets of 5.
Not happening.
But you see it. When I'm trying to focus on myself when I do these, is well, the movement takes place a lot in the lat. When you're actually pulling yourself this way, in order to become horizontal to the ground, you're not actually trying to lift your legs up all the way. Of course, you want to have your legs tucked, but the main movement is coming from the lat. And then once you get yourself in this position, you lock it. So what I'm focusing on when I do that, I'm trying to get really horizontal to the ground so that the tension is strictly in the back when I'm pulling versus me pulling like this. Next exercise is gonna be rear delt flies. Actually been working out with my boy in the back. Say what's up.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, for this I gotta do 4 sets of 12. I'm not going to be like letting myself hang too much. I'm gonna always keep
Tension in my back. And number 2, on the way down, like over in this portion, I'm not just gonna go 1, 2, because for rings it's a little bit different. The top of the movement is gonna be the easiest, and the bottom of the movement is just gonna be the hardest, just based on how gravity works.
Oh, look at that lighting though.
That's school.
Ooh,
Muscle school.
ooh, I like this lighting. And then over here it's like, and over here it's like, yeah. And another thing when you do these is a rear delt movement. So even though you're gonna feel it in the middle of your back and everything, you really wanna make sure that you're getting the feeling right back here and not just in the middle of your back. You wanna make sure at the very top, like I said before, since it's the easiest portion, you want to squeeze as hard as you can. And you also, with these, you want to make sure that you don't sag. You want to make sure that your hips stay up the whole time, but without pretty much ribs and chest up. I want to make sure that my ribs stay down and my hips are up. The last exercise, I'm gonna be doing pelican curls, and this is for the bicep. The main focus of these is slowing down this portion of the exercise so that I get a lot of tension in the bicep versus coming up. Of course, you're still gonna have tension, but you really wanna focus on the stretch at the bottom. It's almost as if you're doing incline curl with dumbbells, except you're using your body weight. That shit burning. Those are actually pretty hard. You see the bicep pump? You see it? It don't lie. It don't lie. Man. That exercise is rough, y'all. But worth it. It's a very worth it exercise. What I can say is, when it comes to the rings, my body responds good to it. It grows. It feels good on my joints. That's everything about it. I feel myself progressing. And it's another one of those things where I don't think I'll ever go back. Like, I can set my rings up anywhere. I can go outside to the park and set them up. I can set them up on a tree. I don't need to go to a gym. I don't need to do, even though like this is my apartment gym. But if I wanted to do it outside, I can do it outside. I can just bring the rings anywhere. So I feel like that's more realistic for the average person. I think that everyone should have rings in general. And like I said, I don't think I'm gonna go back to like training regular. There's so many exercises to do on the rings that I'm nowhere close to being an expert at, that I think I'm just gonna continue to keep going on and keep seeing where that takes me. That is the video, y'all. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. Turn the notification bell on so that you can stay notified for the next one. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.